demand from you folks doesn't stop, does it? Another interesting video, continuing to showcase the best freeware you can have. And this time, it's part 3. Thank you for tuning in, and I'm Chikmanglo. Let's start off with Addons Linker. Having all the mods you possibly can is not a bad idea. But you gotta consider the way your system can handle all this with ease, plus manage longer load times to the sim. Now this add-on, Addons Linker, gives you the freedom to organize your add-ons as you wish, placing them in a folder and subfolders within your own chosen category. You get to categorize the way you want it to be. If you take a look at the way I've organized the folders here, it's split into different types of aircraft, airports, tools, liveries, mods for aircraft, scenery landmarks, mesh objects, freeware, tutorials, and VR. It's quite essential to differentiate all these, and my only concern is to make sure that we don't have longer load times, and I get to use only the things I need to use in a given flight. You can also get to make a preset of your choice of all add-ons here. On a high level, as we can see it, I usually have about 7 different types of aircraft, all airports, few tools, sceneries and landmarks where I plan to fly. I really don't need all the add-ons to be active at a given time, and it does work for me. Although having all airports does take some longer load times, I'm still trying to identify what airports can really cause the longer load times. This tool is something you need to know that essentially helps you manage all the add-ons we have, and these will be linked to the community folder, eliminating the need to constantly move in files in and out. Now activating or deactivating groups of add-ons is as simple as a single click. When you can save the presets of your add-ons and easily rename them, you can also add, update or remove any add-ons as needed. To get this tool, you need to extract all the files and place them in a folder of your choice, and then run the exe file. And to begin with, create a folder for your add-ons and organize them within. Make sure you plan accordingly, instead of directly placing them in a community folder. You can create subfolders for efficient file management. So big thanks to the dev Bad2000 for this freeware. The link to this freeware and all the following freeware in this video will be included in the description. Next stop would be Lights to Aircraft. This is another tool that's useful. Now a sober set of aircraft plus most third-party aircraft tend to not really focus on the lighting aspect, and it's quite surprising to know that. Lighting really helps you navigate with ease in and around the airport, and definitely adds another element of realism. This freeware replaces the lighting system to all Asobo aircraft, and look at the difference in visibility here when you have this mod turned on. The instructions to install this is given in the freeware location, and some models may have incorrect settings due to missing files or differences in aircraft models. Certain models have been adjusted, and this includes spareware. Big thanks to the dev Nicotine for this freeware of mod, and more than 100,000 downloads and almost a 5-star rating. Now these are tools you need, which you use on every flight, and makes it rather useful. Moving to another freeware tool would be Handlebar. Now the title simply explains it here. This mod replaces the current layout of the handlebar we have at the sim, and doesn't get to be a pain at times when trying to get screenshots or taking a better look at sceneries. To make sure it works, you need to install this by downloading the file and drop the folder into your community folder. Once installed, make sure to restart your sim, and when you fly, you can hover around the top middle of your screen to reveal the toolbar buttons. It's a small change, but does make an impact, doesn't it? Almost 50,000 downloads and a 4.86 rating overall. So big thanks to the dev Ether for this mod. Moving to another useful tool would be towards maps. Google Map Replacement, and this enhancement significantly enhances the functionality and usability of the map feature within the sim. Now this mod is a bit subjective for some. Most prefer Google Maps, while some, including myself, prefer both Google and Bing, and some prefer only Bing. Either ways, this is a mod you should try and see if simming can be better. Now Microsoft Flight Simulator is known for its scenery, and having something with Google Enhancements can improve it further. There are plenty of changelogs if you observe this, which has helped improve this mod over time, and more than 500,000 downloads. That's right, 500,000 downloads with more than a 4-star rating. This is good to give it a try while most love this mod. Some had reservations, so big thanks to the dev Direki for this freeware. Another interesting mod here, and this deals with custom cameras. Created by dev Lunoy, this has been well thought out, as not all aircraft really have friendly views and the types of views you really need when you plan on flights. Now what this mod actually does is replace all the custom cameras and have 9 different angles set in, which applies to all the aircraft. The aircraft lot includes Reno aircraft as well, and the most recent update was last month. Remember, 188 aircraft on this list, and it's easy to install. Now this mod is not installed via the community folder, so if you put them there, nothing really would happen. Instead, they are installed on the airplanes folder in app data. If you check this exact location, you should be able to reach app data on your PC. I'll include this in the description so that you can copy the location and replace the username with your own to navigate. There we have it, folks. Another set of interesting mods today, and the list keeps growing. By the way, have you checked out our part 1 and part 2 yet? They have some interesting freeware as well. So make sure to follow us as we plan to bring you a lot more to the sim. And until next time, bye bye for now.